Let's be honest, running after 50 can feel like walking a tightrope. Your body feels vulnerable and the risk of injury feels higher than ever. But what if I told you that staying injury-free isn't a matter of luck, but strategy? Welcome to the Shield Method, the ultimate defense to running injury-free for years to come. Stick with us because today we're going to show you how to build your shield to keep you on the road or trails no matter your age.
Let's kick things off with S for strengthen. Now, most runners don't realize that weak or imbalanced muscles around your joints are like a ticking time bomb for injuries. After 50, your stabilizers, like your core, your glutes and your lower legs, become even more critical. The more you strengthen these areas, the more stable and resilient your body becomes. Imagine your muscles are the scaffolding that holds everything in place. Without it, you're setting yourself up for imbalance and even worse, injury. Focus on your prime movers, exercises like squats, deadlifts, and also focusing on your core and your trunk to give your joints the support they need to keep you running strong.
Next up is H. H is for hydration. And you might be thinking, hydration, that's a no-brainer. But let me tell you, hydration as we get older becomes critical. And here's why. Dehydrated muscles are like old, dried out rubber bands. They stiff, brittle, and they tear. As we get older, staying hydrated helps lubricate the joints and keeps your muscles ready for action. It could be the difference between running injury-free or being sidelined. Hydration is important, but what you do next could make or break your running journey after 50.
I is for increasing your mileage gradually. Let's be honest, we all get tempted to ramp up our runs too quickly. But after 50, your body needs time to adapt. This gradual approach allows your muscles, tendons and bones to adjust to the workload, minimizing the risk of overuse injuries like shin splints or stress fractures. Remember that patience isn't just a virtue, it is a necessity if you want to keep running injury-free. And speaking of adjusting, there's one thing every runner after 50 needs to be extra careful with, and it's often overlooked.
E is for ease into new terrain. It's great to run in new places and to seek out beautiful scenery, but it's important that you allow your body to adapt slowly to the new surface. This is especially important when we're talking about running on really hard asphalt and tar, less so when you're going out into the trails because that variation can be good for your body. However, too much of a good thing is always going to be a problem. So ease into it, start with a few shorter, easier runs in the new terrain before you really let yourself go. But no matter where you run, this next tip is absolutely crucial for staying injury-free after 50.
L stands for listen to your body. This one's tough because as runners, it's often glorified to push through pain or discomfort. But after 50, ignoring those signals is a fast track to injury. Whether it's a twinge in your knee or a tight hamstring, your body is talking to you for a reason. Take that rest day, do some mobility, take an easy walk or consult a professional. Don't let a small issue turn into a big injury. And finally, this last step is what it takes to tie all of this together and ensures you'll be running strong for years to come.
D is for dedicated time to recovery. If there's one thing we tend to neglect, it's rest. The truth is that the magic happens while we are recovering from the exercise that we are doing. Things like massage and foam rolling and ice baths are all great, but you have to put in some time to allow your body to rest. This becomes more important when you're over 50. You wouldn't drive your car without putting petrol in it, right? Well, this is no different. You have to recover so that you can get better. Stick around for a minute because Brad's going to wrap this all up with one important takeaway that you don't want to miss.
And there you have it, the Shield Method. Running injury-free after 50 isn't about luck, it's about strategy. If you want to set some PRs after 50, then watch this video next where we'll show you how to run faster despite your age.